The problem I want to address today is not a recent problem at all. In fact, it has been addressed before, but in other ways. Today I want to talk about this huge problem concerning Hollywood and recent releases from my point of view, and not from the point of view of the typical artsy person we keep hearing about all the time. The issue I have is within the fans community, the cinema fans community. I first stumbled upon this problem when I was at the movie theater watching Dune with one of my close friends. I'm talking about the Denis Villeneuve adaptation. It was not short by any means, but it beautifully paved the way for a future movie about this universe. Having read the Herbert's book, I quickly understood what the director was going for. Villeneuve was aiming for so much more than barren landscape. He recreated complex political warfare and ambivalent emotions. Me and my friend had such a good time watching the movie that we almost forgot about the way the movie ended. We grabbed our popcorn and headed straight to the exit, rambling about what we've just seen. But just before opening that door, I heard a group of people talking about it, so I stopped for a second. They were basically saying it was too long for its own good, and it was an unfinished mess. At one point, one of them said that the film was only made for the edgy artsy type.
Oh my God!
So anyway, we got to the car with my friend, drove away and completely forgot about all of this. I then thought to myself that this was probably not the general consensus, and clearly after seeing the critics, it wasn't. But now that part 2 is on the way soon, I remembered about all of this, and just by a quick Google search, I found people of that exact same opinion. The big problem I was talking about before is not really their opinion specifically, the real problem is lying underneath that opinion. I feel like our vision of cinema has changed, it evolved quickly. Our short attention span is part of why, but there's more to it. I'm afraid that if a movie like Dune, that is slow-paced but still politically complex, can get the old boring comment, it could be applied to any ground-laying movie or content. Cinema right now is quite strange. It feels like there's a two-sided conflict. On one side, you would have your casual cinema viewer, and on the other side, you'd have your hardcore fans of cinema. And inside of this second group, there's a minority of people acting like they're cinema's elite, which is pretty cringe in itself, to tell you the truth. The minority of people acting like this are just repulsing casual viewers away from cinema. This useless hate is part of why casual viewers are not attracted by this, let's say, more artistic part of cinema, if I can say so. I feel like there should be a place for both type of movies, but also for mixes between those two.
Denis Villeneuve has a way of making big budget movies. His bigger films like Blade Runner are blockbuster entertainment combined with art house. So I don't know if everyone who sees this film is going to appreciate it.
I even feel like part 2 could be it. A movie that allows both sides to get their fun. Cinema in general could be much more than it is right now. This culture of hating against big budget film is ridiculous. Those big budget movies are one, if not the biggest reason why we still have movie theaters right now. Anyway, I'll hope you'll lend yourself a ticket for Dune 2. Don't forget to leave a comment if you see this trend in a different way. Subscribe for more, and until next time, have a good one.